Hi, my name's Helen and I am the writer of Firewatcher. It's a story that's set during the Blitz in London in 1941. It's the story of three women who were unable to get to their shelter, so they end up sheltering underneath their kitchen table. And it's really about the dynamics between the three of them, but it's also about them discussing their place in a man's war and their roles in society. I wrote the play first and foremost for my grandmother, who was a fire watcher during the Blitz, and she died when I was very young, and so a lot of what I found out about her was told to me through family members. And one of the things that I always thought was incredible was that she was so young when she did the fire watching. She was 18, 19, and to imagine what she was doing at her age and in comparison to what I was doing at my age, it's just, you just can't imagine how terrifying it must have been during the Blitz, and the sense of responsibility that people felt, especially the women that were left behind to fill a lot of the men's roles. You know, this incredible responsibility that my nan must have felt to be in charge of watching out for the fires that were spreading all around London after the bombing. So this, for me, this play is really a homage to her, but it's also about talking about what women did during that time period, and the extraordinary stories that they had to tell. Stories about women are important because I genuinely believe that we don't tell enough of them, and that goes for past and present. For example, in my play, there were many fire watchers in London, and regardless of whether they were men or women, their stories haven't really been told. There's never been a major motion picture, let's say, about the fire watchers during the Blitz. And so for me, I felt like my nan's achievements and the fact that she was risking her life night after night to go out and look for these fires, this is the kind of story that I think people want to hear about. And the fact that she is a woman is just, you know, it's another part to the story. But there's also elements in my play where we talk about roles that perhaps traditionally would not have been female roles. So without giving, you know, too many spoilers away, there's a section where they talk about fighter pilots, and a very famous fighter pilot is mentioned who just happened to be female. So yeah, I think these stories, they need to be heard and they need to be cherished, and then they need to be continued to be told for generations to come. I am so looking forward to you guys coming to watch the show. We've got some absolutely fantastic plays being performed, and it's just going to be a brilliant day. Women's Rights is playing at the Arcola Theatre at 5 p.m. or 8 p.m. on International Women's Day. Hope to see you there.